Alright, so today I guess I'll be doing an unboxing video. I've never done one of these, but I figure this is an appropriate time. I just ordered this Ganss GS-87 keyboard from mechanicalkeyboards.com, so we're going to see what it is about. So first off, pretty basic packaging. We have a 5% off coupon, and the box itself. First off, I guess the first impression of this is that this is very heavy. This keyboard weighs a lot. Like, when I feel this box, it does not feel like a keyboard. It feels like, I don't know, something much more serious, I guess, is in there. Alright, so opening up the box, we have our red keycaps. Looks like we have arrow keys, escape keys, and I'm guessing WSID. We'll check that out in just a bit. I'm guessing some kind of warranty or information card, but it is all in Chinese. And obviously, we have a keycap puller, very convenient. Not one of these stupid flashy ones, a functional one. Again, this thing has serious weight to it, so that is kind of my first impression. These are Cherry MX Brown switches, so they have that tactile bump, but they're supposed to be relatively quiet, which... One thing I'll say is the force on this is really nice. Obviously, like, they're like any round switch, so it's not going to be anything significantly different. But the body of this thing is super, super sturdy. The one downside, which, well, downside, again, kind of depends what you like, is that the cable is permanently attached there. I personally don't mind that. I know some people like detachable cables. To me, it doesn't really matter. I don't plan on transporting this thing very regularly, so it's not very important. The next thing I kind of want to take note of, I guess, is the side height of it. So if you look at the profile, it's a relatively flat keyboard, which I personally like. I'm actually coming from a Mac keyboard. It's my first mechanical keyboard. So that's something else to note. This is a backlit edition, so let's kind of plug this thing in and see what happens here. I've been doing, I borrowed a friend's, really, it's, I guess, like, I hate to, downgrade it, but it's a knockoff keyboard, really, without real Cherry switches. I think they're like knockoff Blues. It's this keyboard over here, I think it's like Razer or something, but they are, I did not like them. It's a little bit too loud and stuff. Alright, so now we have the keyboard lit up. So it is a blue backlight. First thing I'll say is very consistent lighting. These keys are supposedly double shot PBT caps, which means they should not shine as easily, which is nice. So we'll see if that's true. That'll obviously take some time to figure out. So let's... I think my whole computer is lagging. Here's a really old machine, actually. It's like 10 years old. But I've been doing some typing tests just to get an idea of how fast I type. I'm almost certain already that I'll be much, much faster on this, so that's pretty exciting. So let's go ahead and do one of those typing tests on here. Yep, so we're just gonna do a 1-minute test and let's see what happens here. All right. Alright, so obviously I'm just getting used to this keyboard. This typing test I feel like is not the best, but I scored 89 words per minute, which is pretty similar to this other keyboard that I did not like as much. Few notes I guess that I want to say about this. So firstly, this keyboard is significantly more comfortable to type on. Like after, so this is just a 1 minute test, but again, you know, you're really trying to type fast. On this other keyboard, my hands would get pretty tired. I would actually, like, I tried a 5 minute test on it once, and like by 3 minutes there was a lot of cramping. By 4 minutes I just wanted to stop. I actually don't even remember if I finished the 5 minute test. On this, after doing that, I'm pretty confident the 5 minute test would not be a problem. I'm not going to do that right now just because for the sake of the video, but I do want to just, so overall I think I will be able to type probably about 10 words per minute faster on this versus the other keyboard, and moreover I don't think my hands will be nearly as sore. So let's try to pull off one of these keycaps here, which I have never done before, so this should be interesting. And we do have our brown switch in there, so that's nice. Put on my red keycaps for the escape key, for starters. So just kind of show that. So there is the red escape key, which is nice. They also came with the WSAD keys, the arrow keys. Let's see, WSAD, it's an R actually. QP. Yep, so first impressions is this keyboard is fantastic for the price. I actually got it 10% off, so $80 shipped for this. PBT double shot keycaps, so pretty much the high end of keycaps you can get. Cherry MX Browns, pretty much standard Cherry MX switches. You know, keyboards there start around $80 and probably go up to, you know, maybe 150. It's backlit, so that's another plus. It is 10 keyless, which brought the price down a little bit. I was pretty much between this and a Ducky, and I opted to get this because it was backlit. So a little cheesy, but I like it. Anyways, overall, solid deal. So